bag is hard alone.
He said different story.
Real shit though. I think the bag is hard alone.
Yeah. Try the Rick Ross Jones. Them shits is
Try
fire.
something.
Oh yeah, probably with lemon pepper or something.
It's like I think it's salt, but he had everything on it. Maybe it's lemon pepper. I don't know. It makes sense for it to be lemon pepper.
Yeah, we tried everything on it. Talking about Ross.
Yeah.
Everything.
You think they're really endorsing that bag though? Like, or you could really just put. I don't know.
What you mean?
Which means
It's
Like
rap
Rick,
snacks.
isn't Rick Ross's rap
I
snacks?
think it
or
really
is
started
just
with
No, they.
Master P.
who's fuck?
Yeah, that's his brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on, what you about to say? Who the
That's
fuck
his
is Master P?
brand. That's his brand.
Rap snacks?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm
I
definitely
didn't know
supporting
that.
it. Yeah,
that's
I'm
great.
for that.
Crazy.
This nigga
That's
got-
crazy.
He got all the nuts.
He talked about it on social media one time. And he was like, you see all these other brands got all this bullshit in it. And then he was like, my shit tastes better. I was like, why you just support my shit? You know, it's obviously him is coming from Master P. So
Rap snacks do taste better than most chips. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me twice. And this pea shit. Oh yeah, I'm supporting.
mm-hmm.
That's 100.
for real.
You get it with the clothes and the shoes and the label. Why not jump in the
What's his
food?
clothes? Is it fat?
What the fuck was Master P brand? No.
Mm,
He had the
I think it was.
shoes.
What's the shoes?
I don't remember the shoes. We could Google them shit. He definitely, but they weren't hard, bro. They were just like.
You know what's crazy?
They weren't hard.
They weren't, bro.
I do remember.
They might have revamped them now. I don't know, but.
You know?
You know what's crazy when it comes to shoes?
Mm.
Like by and large, bro, niggas don't support certain shoes unless they cool. Like, if you think about what Shaq did, putting this shit at Walmart so everybody can have a pair of Shaqs, whatever, you get clown for it. FUBUs, and anything affordable and anything for the people.
They weren't comfortable.
Not anymore.
What's
Not in
that?
2025, bro.
The
Niggas,
Shaqs.
niggas just rocking them Kmart shoes like them bitches Asics and people fucking with them. I seen somebody today in Speed Check rocking them bitches like they wasn't from Kmart. Listen, and
How
I'll
you
get some.
wear it?
It's more acceptable now in 2025 because like niggas can go to Walmart, Kmart. Well, Kmart don't exist no more, but
Kmart
go
don't
grab some
exist
shit.
no more.
And I haven't seen one. So
Oh, I thought you said Kmart don't sell shoes no more. I said Kmart don't exist no more. I didn't realize you said it didn't exist either. Yeah, that shit gone.
Yeah, I think that should go.
That shit ain't around.
But it's a good business move for Shaq because I think he's looking at it from perspectives like, just like anyone, like for me, for music, you can't have a certain audience be just niggas. You feel me? So, niggas, what niggas wear Jordans, Nikes, you feel me? The same shit.
Air Max.
You feel me? The same
These
shit.
days I don't care.
But-
I like how you say niggas too. You saying the real strong niggas.
Niggas. You feel me? Niggas. And niggas wear nigga shit. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
all it is. But
Yeah.
Shaq, niggas not wearing Shaq shit. No matter what.
Shit, all niggas, we got all the designer shit.
But guess who
and
would wear
fucking-
Shaq shit? Someone not from the country.
Word.
Just came over here and that's Shaq O'Neal. O'Neal. ASAP.
He did that
And
shit.
it's,
I was wearing
it's
that
Shaq
shit.
and then it's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
People don't like affordable. They like to make fun of it, which is
Bullshit.
it's crazy. It's crazy though, because it's like a nigga that's really up, I never make fun of you for some shit you got on, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They know the value of earning money. It'd be poor people that got
Making fun of other poor people.
social inhibition. You feel me?
Mhm.
So they think about not having shit more than the usual person. So like when you got some shit that's like less than, they like want to point it out and want to clown you because like they really standing behind a thin ass,
Let me tell you,
wall. Like
I'm gonna tell you, I was out last night, and I'm a different type of nigga, but still, I was out last night. I was around a bunch of niggas, and Shorty's like, "Why you dressed different?" Because I dress different, but I peeked in, I looked down, looked at my swag, looked at everybody. I said, all these motherfuckers got the same shoes on.
yeah,
All these niggas got Jordans on.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Once again, back to the business thing. People come over here, they don't care about Jordans. They don't care that it's $300. Some may, you feel me? But majority of them don't care because they don't have all the money to afford all that stuff.
Word.
You know, so
Word.
they're gonna get what they can get. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a good business strategy. I just think that unfortunately for a lot of niggas or anyone, not just niggas, but white people can be niggas too. Anybody that in that culture, they're gonna feed off of what's trending. That's
Word.
the thing. And what's trending is what trick you. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know?
facts.
I grew up with a lot of around different cultures, but when I got to Maryland, I seen a different world as far as I see people fresh over here. They're not going to buy Jordans and J's. I promise you, they're buying something. I'm looking at them like, what are those? Like, God damn,
No.
and they wear them with so much. You can't even call it confidence. They don't care.
Pride.
No,
They just don't care.
Pride,
And that's the
yeah.
highest form of confidence, goddamn.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, man, it's a different
Yeah.
world out here.
No, it's actually kind of crazy. Like when you broke, You buy a bunch of shit you don't need to show a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about you that you're not broke. And then when you start getting a little bit of money or whatever, you keep doing the same thing. But once you start getting some like real money, or once you start getting some regular money for long enough, you start feeling what it feel like to just be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of get out of survival mode for long enough. You start being like, I don't need that shit. It's still some shit that you might still want from when you was a kid and couldn't able to get to be able to afford it or whatever. But generally speaking, you notice the more up people get, the less they're wasting their money, and that's one of the virtues of actually being up. Like I read that like psychology and money. One of the virtues is don't fucking waste your money. That's one of the most important.
Look at Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler don't give two fucks.
And that's also because your mindset should be on another level. You should be thinking about investing.
You
get what I'm saying?
It automatically kind of goes to another level because it's like you buying all this shit. You're trying to show that you got money. Once you got money, you don't care about showing that you got money because you fundamentally know it. You know what I'm saying? It's been with you for long enough for you to be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I could come out like this in shorts and a t-shirt and Crocs. Like you said, he looked like he came from the gym. I did. But we could go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, like, come fresh as fuck every time. Yeah. I'm broke, though. Don't nobody ask me for no money.
You can dress like that and just show up somewhere and they're like, oh, look at this dude. What are you dressing like that for? You just came from selling $1 million deal. They don't know.
Yeah, facts.
People don't, you know, but people, like people look at, you know, obviously people look at your outer self, your exterior self before they look at the interior, what you're doing behind the scenes. You know, that's just how the world works. But that's, on the real, that's just a loss for a lot of people.
When I was up at IUP, the nigga that owned the Kowalczyk Center, right? It's $1 million center. He's a millionaire. This nigga, every time I saw him, he would have on a white tee or a tee. He would have on some like straight leg jeans, and he had on some New Balances. And you would look at him, and he was clean. He wasn't a mess. He was clean. But when you look at him, you don't be like he up. But this nigga had the most money out of most people on campus. You feel me? Yeah. On a 15,000 person campus, nigga was just up walking around like regular.
I'll tell you, and it leads me to that they was talking about it on social media, that Kevin Gates and Jack Black being at the Lakers game. And how Jack Black was just dressed casually, and Kevin Gates, you know how he dressed. You feel me?
He said one of these is the more wealthier man. I was like, you tell me who?
Like, for me, I was like, you feel me? Because you know you can floss if you want. That's not a problem. If that's just your thing, that's your thing. I think Kevin Gates, that's just his thing. You know, he gonna floss. You know, from how he presents himself though, I think he would have more of a mindset just like Jack Black for real. You know, as far as like being more conservative to his way of showing his expenses, how much money he got. You know, like. All because he does dress all like that doesn't mean that he's trying to show off. It's just how he feels like he want to dress.
Jack Black was crazy dripped out in some diamonds though. Like imagine Jack Black just coming out dripped out with his face on the chain and a bust down. Like bro, think about that. Like it wasn't even the internet.
So it's really just culture for
real.
That
like, Jack Black. You get a chance to ever see this, man? We want to see you iced out, man.
Yeah, man.
Next with Gates.
I'm glad that we talk about this because I actually
any rap, bro. That nigga's hard.
Ooh.
Jack Black. You never heard his music?
His songs?
Bro.
He's natural.
Bro, listen to Jack Black, man. He's hard.
We're gonna have to.
Even when he's joking, he's fire.
But I'm glad we are talking about this because I had this question for a little minute, but I wanted to have this conversation with the right people, and I feel like I want somebody to disagree with me. That's what I've been looking for, but do it intellectually and be able to like change perspective if I tell them something that they didn't realize before. Would y'all wear some fake? Let's not say fake. Would y'all wear some replica item, and like why and why not? You know, whether that's like designer sweaters, whether that's fake jewelry, like not diamonds and not you know like silver instead of like white gold. Would y'all wear replica items? Why and why not?
I think I was gonna butt in earlier when you guys was talking about it, and this is me. You know, like this is just how I am. If it's jewelry, it has to be real. You know, because it's just because like I'm allergic to like you know anything that's I want to say I'm allergic to fake shit, but like I break out. Whatever, if I put like anything that's fake on my skin or whatever,
so there's
I break
layers
out.
to that too.
I got something for y'all.
So, yeah.
I got something for y'all. Hold on.
When it comes to anything to design or anything like that, like if it's fake Louis or fake Gucci or I don't know if I could do replica Jordans just because the material and it should just beat down or whatever. But if it's a fake Louis belt, I'm rocking it. I don't care.
Say one
if it's a fake Louis anywhere, anywhere, anytime. And I tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't. Wear it, gang. Yo, when I had listen, I'm not gonna hold you. On my soul, I had this. And y'all can go back and watch all the shows and shit. I got a watch, a Diamond Protect. I paid $100 for this shit or whatever. I remember I got it in this fugazi ass store and shit. I rock that bitch everywhere.
Yeah, bro, listen, that's some Cartiz, nigga.
Bro, listen.
Hashtag Cartiz, you catch this, bust us down.
Listen, every time, niggas want to ride me over the watch. They'll see me or whatever. You'll be eyeballing people coming up to me. They'll lose their mind when they see me with the watch on and shit. And for a whole year until that shit got rusty as fuck, I couldn't wear that shit no more.
Word.
I was rocking that. All the photos, all the videos, everybody was looking at me and shit or whatever. Like that shit was real because of who I am.
Word.
You know, but I don't give a fuck.
Word.
I don't give a fuck if it's a fake Louis jacket. I'm wearing that bitch. I got one at the crib right now. I'm wearing it. You would never know that it's
a
Louis John. But like that's the difference. I could do that and not give a fuck. The only reason I won't rock some fake Jordans because they just uncomfortable.
You gonna be able to tell.
Not even that they be able to tell. It's just they if the material's really good, sure I'll wear it. But if the material's fucked up, then no.
So when I asked a question, I was talking 1-to-1. So like the replica matches exactly like the original. Wearability, durability,
everything.
You know what I'm saying? Look like color match,
jewelry, all that shit.
Bro, them Cartiz bust downs, the diamond test is positive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
So when
you said what?
And it's not authentic?
No.
That's crazy.
No, a bunch of rappers admitted to, I wear Cartiz. Why would I, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he go out in public, he got the real one, but when he go out in public, or, you know what I'm saying, just in case, like, it might break.
Why you walking around like...
You ain't even got to say he got the real one, right? So, so...
You get what I'm saying? But
you
said
something.
To make a point.
Yeah, he wanted to make a point. You know, like, he probably still felt like, I need to let the people know I got a real one. You feel me? But the thing is, in my personal opinion, is I feel like wear what you want to wear. And it's smarter to wear the replica stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, you was like, oh, I won't wear no fake shit because I break out. The thing is, there's layers to it. You could spend $40 and grab you something that's bronze coated in silver, and it's like CZ or like moissanite. Moissanite is what rings with the diamond tester, or in this moissanite.
But it depends. Like I've had these on my neck for the whole year. I never take them off. They don't fuck with my skin, nothing like that. Yeah. Now if it's something like a big ass, I'm gonna wear it.
No, but what I'm saying is, like you said, fake, right?
Yeah.
That's the bronze. That's the shit that's gonna make your shit like, or bronze or steel or whatever, chromium, whatever metal blend, right? That's fake. That's cheap metal. It's gonna cause you to discolor, oxidize your skin, whatever. But if you get something like silver, you feel me? Silver is a precious metal. You get silver, and then they drilled into the silver. It's actual silver, like 927 or whatever the fuck the number is, silver, and then you like put moissanite in that shit. The moissanite shines better than the diamonds. It's in the silver, you feel me? And then your lifestyle actually resemble what you got on. So you don't got a big ass Joan, but you driving a Honda Accord. Say you got like something small, you feel me? It's silver with the moissanite, and you got something small. People like, damn, that shit is like, yo, he must have spent like $5 because he can afford $5. He can afford to throw away $5, but he spent $3. 4 or 5.
The way the light hit the ice too, that shit is different. Like,
some of them bitches be buzz downs be way better. Some of them you couldn't even tell.
I was watching videos the other day. That's why I'm glad we talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Everything y'all saying, a lot of shit you was saying too.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be somebody that really gives a fuck what people think about though. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wear what I want to wear, yo. I just went down to what's that, Sierra Jones right in the mall. They got these new Reebok Jones or whatever.
Sierra where?
Sierra's in the mall, some shit. Man, them bitches like was $15. Nigga, I tell you, I buy these bitches, these Reeboks. It was $15. I've been rocking them everywhere I go.
Well, they got top of the line stuff though, but it's not trying to think of what it's like it's an outlet store in the mall.
In the mall or outside? Like
in the mall, right? That's what you're talking about? Yeah, that shit's
what is it next to?
Right next to Bosco's.
Oh, right there to the left.
Yeah, it's right there.
Across. Nah, you not even buy Bosco.
My man Drippy Cloud just
Bosco's right there, right across.
You buy Dick's Sporting Goods. So okay, where Beauty and Body Works used to be. Okay, word.
But you gotta really care about what people think. I'm the person, I don't care, and I rock it and it still look good. So
my thing is, even if you care about what people think, bro. I was talking to somebody about this, right? And the purpose of certain things that you throw on is to influence how people receive you. Especially if you are a creator, if you are someone who has an image or whatever you're trying to keep, or say you even are doing personal branding. Say you a nigga that make regular money, but you trying to become that guy. A portion of becoming that guy, or an easy way to become that guy, is to be known for having a bunch of money, right? So like, you can finesse people into thinking you are him by like personal branding. You feel me? And I was talking to somebody about this, and whenever I had this conversation with people always take it from a, man, I don't feel like I would do some shit like this. It's like they almost take it personally instead of thinking beyond just like you gotta have a deeper sense of conscience, and like you gotta be able to think beyond just like your personal feelings on certain shit. It's like, if I want to be received this way, that way, and I don't have money for this, that, but I could find a way to get replicas, you feel me? Because I want the outcome, and I could do my research and get good replicas and whatever, and now I'm wearing this shit and everybody's seeing me in this perspective. Now I'm influencing how people are receiving me and how people are acting towards me. That's like the end goal. It's like I feel like when someone is like, nah, I wouldn't do that, it's not because they would or wouldn't do it. It's because they are concerned about how other people would see them. But the thing is, you can separate your authentic self from the certain shit you throw on for a reason. Like you might, like, cause I remember I was talking to him about this a long time ago, and he was like, he had on an outfit, and the outfit was like, he had on like a polo jacket. He had on some Yeezys. He had on some just like some random stuff. And the outfit really wasn't that hard. It was just like, and he could dress. And I'm like, bro, why you got this on today? This shit is kind of like whack. He's corny, you know? And he was like, well, I mean, I don't really like this outfit, but I know if I throw this outfit on, the bitches is going faster. And that was the first time it made me realize, like, what you put on you, right, doesn't have to be a representation of who you are. It could be, I'm throwing this on to get a certain type of reaction from people. So it's almost like, you know how people will be on social media and they'll fake an image? You could fake personal branding. And realizing that made me realize like the idea between wearing some replica and wearing some real shit is not a personal thing. It's not like am I disingenuous if I wear this, or am I da-da-da? It's more of like, hey man, I'm trying to get more views on my video, so let me go ahead and grab this.
I tell you,
or I'm trying to, you know?
Yeah, the way you're breaking it down from the initial question, it seems like it's just based off of a strategic, approach, depending on where, your situation and whatnot. Personally, for me, I won't wear anything fake. As far as like, it's not one. I'm not.
Let's break down what fake means to you.
Fake is not the authentic, the real deal. Gucci
Why?
is Gucci. It's right there. The real thing is right here. And that's just how I feel. That's just me,
Wait, no. And when I say why, I'm not attacking your why. I want you to express it.
Yeah. So for me personally, I'm not the type of person that's big on fashion, right?
Yeah.
One, because I look at the world and I see, y'all seen Gala, what is it, the Gala, whatever it's called, the Hollywood dude, they're wearing anything.
Yeah, facts.
It's it's when we see it, it looks bland. Obviously, it's probably some high, top tier stuff, but it looks like regular stuff. It tells me that, dude, if you have an imagination, you can go anywhere and there. You can go to Erie Mall. How hard is that? We know how hard it is. Put an outfit together, can you?
Yeah.
You just said you found some shoes in there. That's probably like the hardest part. The shoes. That's 50%. That's the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it is really based off of for me personally, it's based off of how I feel. Like and I'll come to another thing on that to bring it full circle. But how I feel is like, one, I'm not looking to impress anybody. So I'm not trying to impress myself. So so I try. That makes me, I think, genuinely be authentic. So I would pay like these earrings. I just bought these earrings. There was $300 fucking dollars.
So
buy these earrings.
Let me separate something real quick, right?
As long as it's real, I gotta find it real. But yeah.
Let me separate the impress somebody from let's differentiate impress somebody from gaining a certain reaction.
Right, and that leads me to my other point there. So yeah, so initially, personally, it's off of how you feel. If you don't rock with it, dude, just be you.
No, facts.
And rock what you want to rock.
Facts. I don't disagree with that. Not one bit. Yeah.
Rock what you want to rock. If you like Gucci though, buy some damn Gucci.
Yeah.
Don't go on fake just to get the real thing because it's gonna make you feel better. You feel me? First off, you should earn it and go, work for it and go get that joint. It's gonna make you feel better.
I don't see the difference between that. I can put on the real Louis Vuitton belt and put the fake one on and I still
put on the fake one though.
But let me break down what I'm saying.
Outside of the strategic thing though.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying though. The difference is the price tag. Whatever. Right. I don't feel any different. If there's a fake Louis Vuitton and there's a real Louis one, majority of the time when I see it, I can't even tell the fucking difference unless you're a fucking designer. You're like, oh, this little piece isn't match. I still feel the same. Right. You know, when I put it on.
That's all personal. Now, let me get to the other point, though. The other point is, and I had someone tell me this before, his name was Uncle Willie. I met him in LA Fitness, in the gym. And he told me a lot of things. But one thing he did tell me, I never met this man in my life. He just walked up to me randomly, right? Yeah. Started talking to me. Cool dude, little Jamaican dude. Uncle Willie, Jamaican dude. He had a swastika on his hat next to the Star of David, next to...
He was a nigga?
Yeah, but you don't tell him what he believes it.
Oh, he ate niggas too.
He was straight Jamaican. You feel me? Ain't no telling what he thought it was.
Or maybe he just
you didn't hear him out all the way. He said he had a swastika next to a Star of David, next to some other shit. So it's probably one of those like symbols mean nothing type of like you know what I'm saying. Okay. That's how I would take it. It was, like fuck people symbolism.
I'm saying it just because he had it was a Jamaican dude with swastika on it. But what he told me was he was trying to give me a life lesson when I was in my 20s. He said when you come outside, this is where your point. When you come outside, you have to care about how you look. You have to care about how people perceive you.
Facts.
And I needed to hear that at the time because, like I told you, I don't care. So I'll come outside in a tee and some shorts and some sandals and go to the finest restaurant in the city. I don't care. You know?
Facts, yeah.
So, but when he said that, though, I thought about it. I'm like, yo, and just go to your point, you're right. And this is a business strategic. When you're in a place, like you're around, I gotta put it so cliche, if you're around bosses, dress like a motherfucking boss. When you're wrong,
facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Do that, and it's business. And me, I got into acting. One thing they tell us about being, I hear this all the time about acting. All my actors out there, y'all gonna hear this a lot. Have a smile on your face at all times.
Yeah, facts.
That's part of your appearance.
Facts.
You feel me? Guess what? You're not coming out the crib with a smile, but when you get in that room, smile.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? You get in that room, put that tux on. Put the jewelry, put it
on
for that business. You feel me?
Your presentation dictates your reception. So, a lot of the points you made, I agree with, right? And I don't disagree with what you're saying. But I think that when I talk about this, what people tend to miss is that there is a difference between attaching your feelings to the product and understanding that you are strategically maneuvering to get a certain reaction from people. Right. So the very first time I thought about this, it wasn't in the sense of like, I'm finna wear some shit I don't like. So when I get out here, I get more blah, 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 right? Because if that's the initial thought, then it's like, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of weirdness to it, right? But when you think about it in the sense of this, right? I am a media personality. If I take a thumbnail in front of a Ferrari and I take a thumbnail in front of just me and my guys, something authentic, and I put that up, and it's the same video. 2 videos, you're testing how much click you're going to get, right? Mm-hmm. The one that you're sitting in front of the Ferrari is going to get way more clicks, and then the people are going to stick around because what you got in the video is authentic. And then the people that click with you and your friends are going to be way less, right? So like it might be like 100,000 versus like 10,000. Say you're already a popular channel, and it's the same video. The 10,000 people are going to stick around and watch the whole video because it's the same video and they're both authentic. So it's like you're fishing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You're fishing. It's not about how you feel. It's not about your attachment. It's because somebody else said that point. If you going to get Gucci, real Gucci, authentic Gucci, makes you feel better about yourself, do it, right? Because it's the intent, not the action. Go ahead and do it. But let's get deeper. Yeah. Why does that make you feel better? Right? That's a separate question. Why does that make you feel better? That's not the conversation we're having.
Did you spend more money on it?
You know what I'm saying?
You're like,
it just feel real. It's just like, dang, this is the real deal. I got this junk.
See, the thing is, I can throw on a crazy ass fit that cost me $17.
Who you telling? Yeah.
And I'll be fresher than 99.9% of the people around. You feel me?
Who's wearing it? How you wear it?
It's not what's on you, it's what's in you. And once you fundamentally embrace that, you can start you can stop wasting money on products that are cause like so Gucci and Louis and diamonds and all of that. Whenever people wear it, they wear it for a specific reason. You're trying to separate yourself and put yourself at a higher class, right? So if you can get the same reaction from people, and you could get the same reception from people, and like it's like so in that book that I was talking about, Psychology of Money, it was like I think one of the points was like what's more impressive, looking like you got the money or having the money?
Having the money,
right? And then but I like to think for myself. I'm a real free thinker, right? So like once those two were presented, it's like having the money or looking like you have the money. I'm like, why does it got to be a polarization thing? Why does it only got to be two options, right? Because you can keep the money and look like you have the money and never, you understand what I'm saying? So like, instead of just being a person that look like they got the money but don't got the money, you could be the person who looks like they got the money and still got the money. Because instead of spending $800 on your Gucci wallet, you went on DHgate or Alibaba or AliExpress. Them is real websites. Yeah. Look for yourself. You could go on there. You could go find you a denim tier, a hoodie. You could go on there and find you. I'm giving away the sauce for free.
No, the material is great, bro. I got.
Listen, sometimes it's not though.
Listen,
sometimes it's not.
You're right. Sometimes it's not.
Like,
sometimes it's not.
But the comments.
But if you go on there, there might be a $20 denim tier hoodie, right? And then there's an $80 one. Go ahead, grab that $80 one, because the $20 one is going to be a t-shirt, not a hoodie. You know what I mean?
Bro, the gator sauce away.
You know what I'm saying? I like
we've been on that. We've been on that shit forever though.
For real,
because
like,
it's about your.
I bought some fake Louis on there back in the day, and I sold them bitches for real.
Yeah.
Listen, shout out. You know who you are. Fucking
people come after you now. You put that shit out there.
Like, man, what the?
Nah, listen, I bought these joints for like $100. It was them peach Yeezys, maybe even $50 for real. I got them bitches. I wore them to Florida. My peoples was pressing me on. He's like, man, I really want those. I've been trying to get those. I said, yeah, well, it's $300. I'll leave. I'll give you them before I jump on the plane. Man, you know that boy got them bitches, and I think I might have told them they was fugazi, and I might have kept it 100. I might have just told them hair.
It's crazy because he probably wore them out.
Bro. Yeah, I see him.
He probably wore them out, felt good about it, wore them until they died, and never questioned it.
Never, bro. I still see him in them to this day taking photos, rocking them, posted up, like.
And last point I'm gonna make is all of these things that people grab, they're not grabbing it because of the item itself. They're grabbing it because of the branding that the company did. So like the company associates certain lifestyles with certain items that you grab. And all of those authentic, right, items frequently are made in the same factory as the replicas. Because how else do you make a replica so good? These Chinese niggas will make some shit for you that's say you're Gucci, right? And he's Uwe, right? And Uwe sell real close to Gucci items, right? I'm gonna sell you these items for what, like you selling for $800 or whatever the fuck.
What's the difference between real and fake anyway?
You
when you see these replicas, what's the which one's the real ones, which one's the fake ones?
This is the point I'm getting at.
Some people know though.
No, but this is the point I'm getting at, right? If I'm selling you some like Gucci at $100 an item, you're selling it for $1,000. Your markup is crazy, and then I sell him the same thing, right? But like I send it out the back door instead of the front door, and I'm selling it to him for $40, and he's selling it for $85. He's making his $40 off of each joint. You're making $9,000, right? Whoever receives your two items are gonna both have the same product, right? You might feel like, oh, I bought the real thing, right? Your person might feel like I bought the real thing. His person might be like, yo, I finessed the system. The thing is, though, both of those people are going to get the desired outcome.
Because you can take that same product, the original product, whether it's the laptop or it's a Gucci bag or whatever, and sell one out the front door and sell one out the back door or whatever. And the only difference is what door it came in and what the price was. And now it's like, okay, we're going to say this is fake because it went through the back door and it was cheaper than the one. It can still be the same shit. It could be the same thing. The only difference is between the front and the back door. That's wild. Yeah.
This conversation, the point that I always wanted to get across it's not the product, it's the thought process behind why you're throwing certain shit on. You know what I'm saying? Because like even when I dress, when I get fly as shit or whatever, a lot of the times you're not gonna see no brand on my shit. You feel me?
Same way,
On purpose, because I want you to see me, and I want you to be like, I mean, with the exception of shoes, I like Jordans, so I pay, real price for Jordans or whatever, and I like
replicas?
Huh?
Would you wear replicas?
Not no Jordans, no. No, but again, intent, not action, right? When I buy some Jordans and I wear them, it's like, okay, this is a status symbol or this is a whatever, and it's not even just Jordan. I just said Jordan because it's an easy shoe to throw out there. I like shoes in general. Yeah. So with certain shoes, I feel like there's like some craftsmanship that go into it, and if you designed it and you whatever, and it's within the price range or within the price budget or whatever, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I support that. I like the creators, artistic process and what they did to get that shoe, so I'm gonna pay you for that. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. If I grab some fakes, I will grab some fakes because I want to, but I'd rather pay for the shoe. You feel me? But like for a certain other item, I don't give a fuck about denim tier, but I would buy a fake denim tier. Like I don't give a fuck enough to even buy the real, right? But I would buy the fake to put it in a, like say I'm rapping and I'm in a music video. You feel me?
Yeah, I would buy. That's a denim tier, John. So
so I can get that denim tier though. Oh, who is this? Click on it. You know what I'm saying? I might. If I could get a fake Lambo, I'd buy a fake Lambo and put it in. So for me, it's strategic. It's like I will spend my money on things I care about. But I will. If I don't care about it, I'm willing to buy some like replica shit to sell an image for a personal gain.
Bro, the young boys be coming into the store and they be with their moms and their dads and they be stressed. And they be like, I'm gonna get them purple jeans. Cause they'll be like, okay, these jeans right here is 200, whatever. These jeans over here is 70, whatever. And then the kids, they be over there like, nah, I need the purple Jones, whatever. And the parents be like, wow, like these Jones right over here, the same price. It's like, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, the purple, and I try to be transparent with the parents. I'm like, these purple jeans ain't shit. I was like, I could make these bitches right here for like $20. I was like, the only reason these kids want them is because the price tag on them.
It's the branding.
The name.
And the brand and the price tag.
The branding.
And they be stressed out. The parents is like, you could just get these. They're only $50, $60. But it's like, nah, I want the purple Jones. And other jeans look way better than the purples.
Facts.
Way better, but they want the price tag. And they want that little thing in the back hanging out saying purple on them and shit. I was like, nah, not me. I won't do it.
Yeah.
If I had the money just to throw away, then I might just throw away shit just to throw it away.
All right, I seen a couple.
But if not,
the thing is too,
I would though.
I would. That's what I'm saying. Like when I'm talking like this, I don't want to.
We talking about it now.
I don't want it to feel like I'm shitting on high end brands because like there's nothing wrong with grabbing high end brands and if I valued.
No, I definitely am, bro. Because if bro had more clothes and when I had my brand up or you had a brand, I'll be rocking. If we had streetwear, I'd be rocking our brands every weekend. Now I know I got an outfit for every day, or you know what I'm saying? But
I'm not even talking about us. I'm talking about like some shit that's a company that don't give a fuck about us, right?
Yeah.
Some people,
all of them.
But like all these designer companies that don't give a fuck about us. Some people are like, man, I've always wanted this Gucci scarf, and if you have that desire in you. That you always wanted to get that, don't buy the fake. Because you're not buying it for an outcome. You're buying it because you want it. If you want it, pay it. That's what I'm saying.
Sense.
You know what I'm saying? If you've always wanted, if there's
fulfillment.
fulfillment in it, if you've always wanted some
a sneakerhead. If you're a sneakerhead, why? I'm guaranteed a sneakerhead won't buy no fake shoes. I'm guaranteed a sneakerhead will know the difference between a real one and a fake one.
Yeah,
you're a true
sneakerhead. On Snapchat,
man. Every other
but
if bro, he got all the kicks.
If you're a sneakerhead and you value sneakers like me, I buy real shoes. I buy most of my shit is real. This is just a like all of my shit is real. Actually,
I think I might have bought some fake Timbs.
This is a theory thing, not an actual from my own experience thing. This is like just I like when people think about shit outside the box. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a sneakerhead, go ahead and buy your real sneakers because this makes you feel better. But like, man, you don't give a fuck about fitteds, and you could get a fitted for $90 or $30 or $30, or you could go on DHgate and spend 15.
I'm not getting
that
from DHgate.
Get that fitted. I bought some jerseys.
Shoes gonna be $300 and that hat gonna be $10.
I'm not saying the Timberlands was fake, goes back to what you were saying.
Mhm.
I remember buying back home on top. They used to be at the barber shop. They would sell Timberlands or whatever, but instead of them being 200, they'd be 100. They'd be 90, and they'd be had the butters and the black ones. But I didn't know. I'm not saying that was fake, but the price was a lot different. So I had just assumed
The materials,
But the material is fire.
Yeah,
I bought
so
two
why couldn't
bands
you
of
put, so we can get the DHgate shit price
Yeah.
dirt low.
So I'm
put,
thinking
put,
like,
put our own brand on it and then sell it for top.
Hey,
That's
you
what
get-
clothing brands do.
Yeah,
you
like,
get a
yeah,
DHgate
that's all it is.
chain for like
That's what
2
That's
weeks.
what the real brands do too. Nike's not making no fucking text.
I think they make I think Nike be making the replicas, the fake ones, and all of them. They just back door and the front door and shit or whatever. Like we gonna give it out this way, and we gonna give it out this way.
Bro, fucking
Yeah,
all these
broke
big
down
companies,
on-
they got vendors. Just like
Yeah.
when you put your clothing
It's
brand
in
out,
China mostly.
Yeah.
and you hitting up vendors, and then you have them do stuff for you, screen printing or whatever. People look at it like, oh, what man, that shit is kind of nigga, the original. That's how the original's made.
Yeah, man.
The
Knock this
original,
one off.
the original, you create a design, you make a screen print, right? You put the fucking material flat, you fucking press over that shit, and then you fucking package that shit.
So it has to
in
be
the
real. You made it real. I mean, you put
It's a
put
real
the product
item.
together.
It's a real item. So it's like
so how is it? What makes it fake?
Fake is a stigma. Fake,
Yeah.
like when people be like, "Oh, that's fake," it's because they want to like make you feel it's gatekeeping.
We should buy a fake laptop.
It's gate. If it works like the real one,
But,
nigga,
It's
what
not
you
gonna
mean?
work like
I
the
never
real
heard
one,
nobody
though. That's
say
my
that.
thing about it. Even if anything, nothing. It's either real or it's not. You know. So
That's
That
not
shit
true.
gonna have cheap parts inside.
okay,
It's
that's
gonna
where
have
you
cheap-
losing me.
See,
with
the
that.
difference
I don't
is
you don't-
understand how it
With
wouldn't
that,
be,
it would be cheaper
you know,
parts inside than the
Yeah, let's
real
get
one,
into
bro.
that.
Okay.
We get off topic.
So not everything,
That's
right? The
ridiculous.
computers are much harder to fabricate. But let's say this: you say there's real and there's not. Adidas grabs a cotton blend of 70% cotton, 30% elastics. I'm just making numbers up, right? And then they take that cotton blend, right? They create a screen print of the Adidas logo, right? They put the patch on the back, boom, and then they screen print over that shirt, boom, 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 right? They let that shit dry. They fold it in an Adidas bag, and then they send it to you, right?
Yeah.
That's authentic.
Well, that's a shirt. I feel like I don't know. I'm ignorant to it to a certain extent. As far as like I don't know if they're doing that with shoes or not as well. But at the same time, with the shirts, yeah, for a little shirt like 30-70 blend with the cotton and all that, that's different. But I don't know. You know, some of these brands out here are using a material that they're using, and yeah, I understand that someone can get a hold of that. Then you have to literally replicate the original. I don't know. I can see it simple as making the shirt and then putting a small symbol somewhere on it.
Word.
But if the shirt itself is designed a certain way, like who's going through that trouble? Maybe someone will. Don't get me wrong. To
Somebody will.
manufacture this whole thing up again and then do it again and again just to sell it for fake. I don't know. Someone probably is. Like you said, China. I think India do a lot of that stuff too. They can make it. You know, I see
Listen,
Shit
stuff.
from Cambodia.
Yeah.
Be-
You know?
at the end of this, I'm gonna show you like the DHgate shit I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right?
I'm gonna see that. Yeah.
So it's
They got-
crazy,
they got
bro.
some
Like
shit. They got
these
some shit.
people out there, they and when I said a lot of the times is the same factory,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They don't need to do R&D and figure out how fucking Nike made this material. They don't need to figure out how Nike stitched it together. They don't need to.
we
You know
just
why
need
they
to
don't need to
place it
figure
where
it
they
out?
placed it.
You know why they don't need to figure it out? Because they made the originals.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
they're just like, because Nike makes a $200 shoe for $3, and they pay $3, and they sell it $200. So the profit margin is fucking so much. So these niggas, right, in a factory, if you have a factory, right, and these niggas is giving you $3, and then you go online and you say $200, you're gonna be like, hey, some of these gonna come up missing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these gonna come up missing.
I'm gonna sell them half.
Since we get a sauce, I'm gonna just let them know if they do. Listen, go get a prepaid card from the store. Don't put your credit card information in on
This
it.
is the
It's
trap.
like so many
This the Wii
vendors.
game. This
You know
the
what I'm
trap right here.
And sometimes you go get finessed. So
You get what I'm
sometimes
saying? That's what. Go to the store, get a prepaid card, put the money on there, put $200 on there, man.
Word.
You go get some.
You,
drip,
I mean,
man.
you really ain't even gotta do that. Just pay for the shit through your Apple card, because Apple is encrypted and all that. They can't take more money out of you. So like, you know, when you
I
like,
don't trust Apple.
I done bought some shit from DHgate, not no replica shit,
Just don't owe
regular
Apple no
shit
money.
from DHgate, because you can buy everything from there. You could buy mics that don't got no brand. You could buy,
Yeah, they got.
you know, because like just because
think about
Toshiba didn't make it, doesn't mean another company that's smaller
Can't use the same material.
doesn't know how to, not even fuck the same material, doesn't know how to make mics. It's not only one company that knows how to make mics. You know what I'm saying? As new technology develops, yes, this is a Rode soundboard and Rode branded or whatever, but a lot of times Rode will buy this product from Sony. You understand what I'm saying? And then put their brand on it.
Do they really?
Or huh?
Do they really?
No, I'm just saying. So camera sensors come from Sony. So like
you.
Panasonic camera sensors, fucking Nikon camera sensors, all these camera sensors, they're not the company that made them. It's Sony that makes them, and Sony only sells them sensors that they have like when they develop a new sensor, they'll sell their like single previous sensor, like one generation below, they'll sell those sensors. Fucking companies like Huawei. Huawei will make batteries and will make LCD screens for like many companies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you take it out of your mind that it's like when you separate the stigma of this is real versus this is fake, and you start thinking of like, how can I make my money stretch the most? Yeah. That's when you start realizing like buying certain shit is stupid.
Buying a lot of shit is stupid.
Buying a lot of shit is stupid.
Buying certain shit, bro. I be looking at my shit at the end of the month. I be looking. I just sometimes be fried, and I'm like, I get into just my PNC app, and I start looking at the stuff I paid for, and I'm like, I didn't need none of this. I didn't need none of this. Like, why did I do? Why am I here? Why am I at Sheets?
Amazon?
No, why am I at Sheets at 3:30 in the morning eating hot dogs? Pause. You know, like $2 for $1, and then I go back. I'm not gonna hold you. $2 Sheets hot dogs are the best hot dogs in the world.
You tweaking, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, you ain't never had one. Ketchup, mustard. He just had 3 hot dogs a day. He a glizzy gobbler.
Why he throw me?
How
you know I got 3 hot dogs today? What the fuck is going on?
He told us in the beginning.
Pull his shit.
Yeah.
He told us in the beginning. He's like, yeah, I had 3 hot dogs today. Mr. Accountable Tater.
Bro, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I came in here. I'm like, today is a struggle ass day. I haven't worked a Sunday in 5 years. I ain't had nothing to eat today, so I had to I was at the gym. I was late. I had to come real to the podcast studio really fast. I only had a few minutes to make some food. I made some hot dogs and I came here. I don't eat pork. But I like expressed it to my friend off camera. You feel me? That I was struggling today. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Ain't finished my workout, so I had to eat some hot dogs on a rush. And he gonna throw that shit out there and throw me under the bus.
What makes it call them glizzies, bro? Like, where'd that shit come from? Like, that's some.
I want to say it come from DC.
DC, I was gonna say that. I swear to God.
Bro said, somebody doing stand-up comedy. He said, I must be old or something because I didn't know when fucking eating hot dogs was gay. I said when the hot dogs become gay, I was like, I used to just be out eating hot dogs.
Now you can't eat it like this. He said, bite it from the side.
He said he wanted to go take a hot dog. He went to go eat his hot dog and shit. Young boy was taking a picture and called him a glizzy. He started eating his hot dog. I said, yeah, you're right. You can't eat hot dogs now. Not like how you used to be.
And then the comment was like, he's like, what you want me to turn it to the side? Listen, you know, I gotta eat it like a sub.
Listen, bro. Fucking shout out to Jeremiah Edwards. That's my guy.
Victoria Lanes.
This nigga I'm talking about in high school. Not even like, you know, later on in high school.
He was Jay with the dread?
Yeah.
Okay,
This nigga been trolling since high school days, freshman, sophomore, like early on. And like whenever you would be at lunch, you know, you eating a banana, you eating a hot dog.
Can't eat bananas no more.
This nigga be like, and then as soon as you go to eat, he be like, yeah, start making noises and shit. To this day, right? Because of this nigga, whenever I eat a hot dog, because the hot dog is like this, right? I'll break it in half. Yeah. I'm not eating no hot dog food. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Put onto your face.
I'm by myself, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you over his shoulder.
Where the fuck Jay at?
Yeah, he over there.
Yeah, nah, you can't eat no hot dog, no banana in public just to hold your.
I don't think a grown man should.
Yeah, you gotta break the banana.
Grown man shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
Damn, it's crazy because I had a lollipop this morning.
Man, y'all go grab me up. I'm gonna bring some for the cat.
I had a lollipop this morning.
She had a lollipop, 3 hot dogs.
Oh man, you a roll.
What the fuck going on?
Hey, listen, all right, man, about Tory, man.
That shit was regular. I thought it was regular. You can't eat suckers no more. It's gay now.
Nah,
Family, man. Hey,
I don't even like calling them
as a
suckers.
man. Yeah, you can't even call them suckers.
Yeah,
Pops.
that got me rethinking my whole.
And then
existence
lollipop
as a
sounds
child,
even
like,
worse
man.
for real. You can't get the thick one. The candy. Just call it candy.
Yeah, fruit on a stick.
Candy on the stick.
Candy on a stick. That candy on a stick thing, yeah, give me 2 of those.
Yeah.
Give me 2 of them.
You gotta call this joke candy on the stick.
You gotta go to the store to cashier. You want 2 suckers? Hey, man.
Hey. You gotta dodge the word and shit. Like, hey, come on, man. Suckers.
2 candies on the stick.
Nigga, 2 candies on the stick.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you sucking on no lollipops or smoking a cigarette in 2025. I said to somebody the other day, I said, it's 2025. Y'all still smoking cigarettes?
Man,
Yeah, let cigarettes go.
On the mild.
Let that
They
shit
still on the
go.
mild. Don't judge me.
They still freaking miles.
You know,
I
no.
got no time to
No.
freak that shit. Just spark it.
This is something I was just looking at. And by the way, free Tory Lanez.
Free Tory Lanez for sure.
Free Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about
We all
some
got
of
a
his
different
acting and
opinion,
shit too, though.
And Diddy.
Because
Yeah,
we
we'll get
were
back,
just
Diddy.
chopping it up and shit. I mean, that's cool too. We having fun, but
look at
you know,
this.
stuff you
No,
want
it's
to talk
a
about, we gotta
vibe.
talk about that.
This-
We get some good touch, bro. We just gave the sauce away to the like niggas gonna. That's what we should target. Cartiz, DHgate.
Yeah.
What's
Listen,
Cartiz? You said it a couple times
Oh
now. What
my
is that?
God! Look at this site, nigga. Bust down watches and chains.
What they
I thought
be
you about to pull out a
running?
watch.
What they be running?
Nigga, it's gonna blow your mind, nigga.
Hey.
CARTICE.
I'm saying like what?
I can't name off the existence in my head.
Chat.
Let me see.
You could just kind of scroll through my.
Yo, so
That's
look.
my eBay.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying.
Let me go to Google.
No. Listen.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it back. Get it back. Let me see.
So I'm in the car yesterday, whatever.
The passport.
Two things happened.
Everything.
So I'm in the car yesterday. The first thing that happened is I just rolled up this paper and I'm driving and shit or whatever, yo, and I'm about to light it and I look over and it's fucking state trooper or whatever, yo, and then I just put it down, whatever. I just thought that was weird. Anyway, so then after the state trooper leave, I spark it back up, whatever. So I sparked the blunt and shit. So I look over and I see Burger King and Burger King's cracking, it's booming. I look at McDonald's across the street, booming. And then I go to think to myself, I'm like, in 2025, how is Burger King and fucking McDonald's still surviving? And the reason I say that is how are they surviving when 2025 is supposed to be mostly healthy and shit? Like, people are eating a lot healthier, eating a lot better, you know, but it's still booming. People are still wrapping around that shit. They wrapping around fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's
They wrapping around
Love.
McDonald's and shit. Like, how do they popping like that?
Convenience.
You know, like, but he said the same, like, we're in 2025, I feel like we are eating a lot healthier, you know, but like, y'all niggas over here talking about buying fake watches. They over here just he can't wait it.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna be like,
He
shut up,
can't
nigga.
he can't even wait to get out the joint. He's like, no, give it to me now. So I don't forget. So I can buy that.
I'm gonna have both wrists in the light like this. Shut up.
Nigga, I'm gonna have 4 of them bitches.
The light gonna be hitting it too. I'm gonna hit his eye. He gonna be like, bro.
Nah, but you know what I mean though? Like, that shit is crazy.
Hey, listen. What
McDonald's surviving.
What you win in life is thinking, not following. That's like the bottom line. Yeah.
What's that to do with McDonald's?
Nah, it got something to do with the joke you just said. We talk about buying car seats or
about your
whatever.
presence and how you rock that.
It's about
I
thinking.
bet you know it's pussy.
What?
If you did rock it, you know how much pussy not you. I'm just talking about any man in general.
Yeah.
They gonna look at you different.
You gonna get more
You
automatically.
Walk into a bar
Yeah.
with a bust
Bitch.
down. They gonna. Bro, you gonna be
Females like shiny
the
shit,
baddest
bro.
joint off the rip gonna be on you, and you know you gonna have that drip on, that swag.
Females
They
like
spend a
shiny
lot on
shit.
outfit, but
They like shiny shit.
they do.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's crazy. Like right. I had some real shit on, and
I wanna know if them earrings is real.
maybe you never know, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Nah, but listen.
You'll never
Listen.
find-
You know, Dave
I-
pop out with his earrings sometimes.
There you
He
go.
come out some
Listen,
days.
I had some shit on, right? And my favorite question, like I don't correct nobody on thinking what I got and don't got. What do you think? You think it's real? Cool. You think it's fake? Cool.
But at the
I
same
think
time,
everything
you gotta
is
think
Fugazi
it's
now.
with you. We don't
That's
give a fuck.
that's
if it-
fine.
I know
I'm-
we
so
don't
look,
give a fuck if it is. If
It's
it ain't,
not
but it-
what you got. It's not what's on you. It's what's in you. I'm a super authentic, genuine person. You feel me? And I got authentic shit too, right? You know? And it's at the end of the day is whatever you think, right?
As long as you can get some pussy with the real or the fake,
As long
I'm just not.
I get coochie without it. I'm just saying, without whatever I got on, whether it's real or fake, right?
Do you like more when you just vibe with a girl like that, when you ain't got nothing on and you just vibe with?
I've been broke all my life. All I can do is talk. Hello, how you doing? My name is Dane. What you here with? What you doing? What you got going on? You cute for what's up? Come talk to me.
Smooth motherfucker, bro. He's a smooth
I've been broke all of my life, and I've been having hoes. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know when I throw on a fresh ass outfit and I go outside, and we're not even talking about real.
I can't even imagine us four together back in the day, man. You know how it was, bro. Just imagine back in the day when we wasn't settled down and had gold. Oh man, we would have fun. Bro.
Yeah,
that's why we're all grown.
We're
growing sexy now.
The streets,
some good times.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so you into music?
Yeah, I'm into music.
Acting too. I really.
You be on the acting shit.
Yeah, what's that?
So what you got going on with that?
Nothing major. I'm trying to get back into it full throttle. Yeah, I'm trying to get
You were going to school for it, right?
No.
You were just going. Oh, you were just doing gigs and shit.
Yeah, I was doing. I did a lot of gigs and small films in DMV area.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing major. The biggest thing I've ever done was I was an extra on Dope Sick, which is on what is that's on
Netflix?
Who was you the extra?
It's on one of the mother joints.
Apple TV. Where?
No, it's on one of those other streaming joints. Netflix is like Amazon Prime.
Tubi?
No, not Tubi. But it's the other one, man. It's
HBO Max.
Peacock?
No, I can't remember, man. I can't remember what it's in.
Hulu?
Might have been Hulu.
Okay.
It should be Hulu. Yeah, Dope Sick is on Hulu.
Okay.
That sounds like big. That sounds
it is big. It's with Rosario Dawson. I think.
I know that the name hit me. I'm trying to.
Dope Sick.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga famous. That what's the name?
Yeah, it's about the opioid abuse that they were.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
2002, 2004 or something. They protested it because of the.
Well, who was you in that?
I was just a protester, which was
was
dope. And crazy thing about acting and anything you do, you should be able to make money doing it.
Right.
You know? But it's a blessing that acting is one of those things that you can make money doing it without being like a big time actor.
Nah, facts, yeah.
If you're just a regular person, you can go get a job or you can become a freaking actor and side gig. But so I got a role. First off, I got a role for Walking Dead. They hit me up on there.
Zombie?
Yeah.
No.
Junkie.
Oh,
the opposite, yeah. I was like, yeah, no, we ain't doing nothing.
But there was junkies in fucking.
What?
No, it's like a hobo, like a whole, you know.
Why not?
Was it junkie zombie?
I didn't.
Bro, yeah, and the newer ones, yeah, they getting crazy now.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
You don't think that could have potentially been you sabotaging your blessing?
No, all praise the Most High. You constantly get your blessings because right after that, the same people they got me with Dope Sick.
Yeah.
Like literally like, immediately after because I just didn't reply to them. I was like, yeah, nah. You know, I didn't think twice about it. But then they hit me.
Just
up
imagine you could have been a part of Walking Dead, though.
Imagine.
You're already talking to the hoes like, man, I was in Walking Dead. So you
how many seasons is it though?
Walking Dead.
Like my man was in Walking Dead.
Many seasons. I never watched it.
This is my dog. He played a Walking Dead.
It would have been big, but you know, it's all right because, like I said, for the Dope Stick, it was kind of more iconic.
Yeah.
Because it was an actual event that happened and took place and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and there were actual people, the actual people that were involved. So, but for me personally, when I got the chance to do that, they hired me for it. It was 3 days of work. The first 2 days just came at the time it was during COVID. So the first 2 days you came and took a COVID test.
For
$100 you get to take a COVID test. You feel me? Second day, same thing. Third day, the $100 is you actually shooting. Fuck the money after that. It's like when I got there and seen the set, and I seen this was the real deal.
Where were you at?
I was in DC.
Word.
I'm pretty sure I was in DC. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was in Richmond, Virginia.
How do you get these gigs?
Online, internet, internet. You know, they're just on the internet. Yeah, you backstage, actor access, and
you got headshots and stuff.
I've never took professional headshots. I took my own pictures, and I try to attempt to make it look like headshots. But when you come down to a lot of this stuff, they'll take your profile pics off your social media. You know, nowadays, obviously you want some actual it's bigger. But a lot of these people, like I said, actual dude, get your foot in the door just by doing something. Because a lot of these people, if you got the look, they're gonna take you, especially if they're smaller.
You gotta go to Miami, man.
I shoot headshots, by the way.
Films love that. I need to get with you with that. Yeah. Smaller films love, whatever they can get. You know.
Hit me up. I'm gonna do some headshots for you for free. but it just gotta fit my schedule. Like I got a lot going on.
Schedule here.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I got an open schedule here.
Okay, word. So if we could do like Sunday, Monday, that's when I'm off. Yeah. Hit me up. I'm gonna get you some headshots. But go ahead.
But I tell you, the experience was amazing. I went in there and I seen the setup and I seen machines. I seen a moving camera. The dude was on the machine with the camera, and I was like, I didn't know they did that. You know, which was amazing. I seen that. I seen this one guy who looked exactly like Bradley Cooper. I thought it was him for a minute. This dude was stalking. He was a stud, dude. I'm like, yo, this dude, he must be an actor. What?
Word.
He was a dude or he was a stud?
No, he was a big dude.
He was a big dude. Words, man, they changed nowadays. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was a stud of a man. Like, he was just a big dude. And I'm like, man, he gotta be a famous actor. Who's this dude looking like Bradley Cooper? Man, this man was a cameraman. I'm like, man, you need to be on camera. Because that don't make sense. But yeah, so I got there. I got to see him. He was doing the camera thing. I was up on the balcony, and he was looking for his shots. He got to me. He was like, man, they put that camera right in my face. I was hyped. I've never once seen Dope Sick myself, and even seen my scene, even see if they actually put the scene in there. They probably did, obviously, but I've never seen it. I've never even attempted to watch Dope Sick.
Well, I couldn't wait to see that shit. It's just it's not that.
I'm gonna watch this and look.
But one day I do plan on watching Dope Sick and seeing, like, what's that? There goes your man right there.
I'd have had that on every profile picture.
Yeah. But I tell you, the last thing I'm gonna say about it, for any actors out there, people out there, period. When I was talking to the other actors, I talked to this one lady. A lot of these people were just random people. A lot of them were not actors at all. Fact. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, this is my dream. Oh, please, I hope so I see someone nice. All this extra shit. These people were just chilling, day off. The one lady, she just does it as a hobby, and she was like, yeah, I was just in Avengers too. I got to see Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. And she's just chilling, just chilling. She's probably like 50-something years old, just chilling, doing extra roles.
A lot of them older, because I've done a couple of films in. I remember I was doing a film. I was in a restaurant. I was just an extra in a restaurant, and then there was this old guy there, super cool old guy. But he was this time he comes to films all the time or sets all the time. He just sits in as like this is just something he does that that he's happy doing, and he don't even care about the money. He was just coming just to be around people and shit like that. So I think that's cool.
Sometimes the more you don't care about the money, the further you can get in life. My shout out to Covalent in Pittsburgh. Jeff and all of them, he reinstilled the value of free to me. They would shoot all these gigs, and the gigs would be like, the biggest gig we did was $16,000 for like a weekend. You know what I'm saying? 3 days, $16,000. That's a bag. But even though we did that, I mean, they've probably done bigger shit than that. That's just one I was on, even though we did that, he would always do like free videos for like there was this one lady who had a domestic violence company. There was these other people that did like a Big Brother, Big Sister program for people with intellectual disabilities and blah, blah, blah. And the one day I asked him, I'm like, why are you doing this free shit? And he was like, first of all, you're serving the community and you're helping people. And then second of all, a lot of times you do some free shit for certain people. It will bless you in the long run because it'll bring you in contact with other people. Like say you're a man in the community and you got a program that you're trying to help young boys stay out of trouble. I'm like, yo, let me shoot a free video so I can blah 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 get you to give more recognition to the city and people can see what you're doing. Yeah. You do that, right? Because you work with the boys and you're trying to make the community better, you're a community activist, so you're probably linked up with a bunch of people. One day the mayor's like, man, I need somebody to do a video, blah blah blah. You're like, oh, this one guy did it for us. His name is, let me get your information. Now, because I did something good for you without expecting you to bring something back to me, one day good things just come to you when you're doing good things for people. You know what I'm saying? Generally, yeah. That's not the reason to do good things, but like he taught me that. He taught me like there's value in free. And like when you said, both of y'all like, yo, these people don't care. They just want to be a part of this cool thing. Yeah. You one day might be like, hey, this is just my hobby. I like going to movies and doing cool things. And one day they're going to be like, nigga, you the next Wakanda. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
like,
what it is. A lot of that stuff is
like,
just hobbies.
Wakanda. I might.
Bro.
Yeah. I've been telling people, bro. The more fit I get, I'm not about to be Captain America. I'm about to be Captain Africa.
Yeah. Start a whole new.
Take it over.
You could be next Bernie Mac. You never know.
That's
Bernie.
He been on me all day.
Yeah, I see Bernie Mac. Yeah. I see a little young Bernie.
That's what I look like. Who you look like? I'm finna get on your ass.
So what's up with Tory Lanez, man? We gonna talk about it?
Free Tory.
Oh my god.
Did he? Somebody they said it was a drive-by king. Pause.
You think he's innocent or guilty?
That just sounded crazy.
You think he's innocent or guilty though?
I think he's 100% innocent.
He's
Yeah,
innocent.
we knew that. We knew he was innocent from the get-go.
I think he's guilty of being stupid.
Oh yeah. I mean.
No. Explain that. Why?
Because because from my understanding, I could be wrong. The other shorty shot the guy.
Kelsey.
He just took the rap for it.
Word.
Yeah.
I don't know
dumb.
why.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ignorant to that, but it's stupid right now.
He wasn't trying to take the rap though. He was telling them to check the other DNA on the test, and they didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So
Man,
like
she probably fired at him. He took the gun and fired at her. It was bad. She crazy. And he crazy,
Nah, I don't think
bro.
Tory had any. I don't
I don't think
Tory.
Tory shot at all.
No, I think he was there.
I don't know
He was.
what
tagged.
happened.
I
You
think.
don't get just charged guilty in the court. He went to trial, man. And he paid big money for his
Rockefeller
lawyer, bro.
got bigger money.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
That's
You know,
scary.
Rock Nation got
But
bigger
they
money.
donate to the
It's
Mexicans.
not even
They got a
about
fund
being
for the Mexican
legal
niggas. They
justice no
stabbed
more.
me,
This is
bro.
about-
Tory was outside.
Okay.
With
So what y'all saying
Rockefeller,
is bigger
We can
than
do what we want.
Listen.
it's bigger than this.
This is what I think happened. I think Tory getting busy. He didn't living his best life. He popped
Tory was fucking
outside.
both of
He
them
got
girls.
Connie, he got Megan. He's booming. He's in the jacuzzi. He getting lit. Smack. They get into this little dilemma because we already been in the mix. We already done this before. The only thing that happened is somebody didn't get shot. I've been in these situations.
That's 100.
Or whatever, yo. Somebody gets popped. Boom. Or whatever, yo. Tory want to be a real nigga. He want to keep a gangster and shit or whatever. He ain't telling on nobody. And you know how that shit goes, and that reputation of being that big of a star or whatever, you know, they could switch it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
Yeah.
He could have just been like, nah, Shorty did that shit. I don't got nothing to do with me and shit.
Yeah.
You'd have told?
You know? What I told?
Yeah.
No, I would have told.
Wait,
Wait.
told him the shorty? For your freedom?
See, what's crazy is
I
I would have been
don't
telling her, like, bitch,
Like,
like,
Exactly.
so therefore, she switched on him for even letting him
yeah,
run.
like-
go down with that.
I knew Tory didn't do it when he
It's
wrote an album
weird,
about
bro.
it.
That
When he
shit
wrote
is
it, when he
weird.
wrote the
It's
music
tricky
about it, he was like,
situation,
nah.
It's a pill. You gotta.
I don't think I could have, though.
There gotta be more to it or something, man.
I think-
don't
I
know.
Was
You
you
gotta,
told?
you gotta find out the
Nah,
fact.
to go back. Who would have told in this room?
I'd have told.
Oh,
like Jay-Z said, she would have had to confess.
Would've
I'm
told-
like,
would've
like,
told.
like,
You
you
need
need
to-
otherwise, like,
What'd you have told?
I might have been gone for a way bigger
Flip,
case.
flip.
She
Did
would've-
you?
she would've been
What
sitting
you have
there-
told?
Flip. One question.
What'd you have told?
Wait, it's
No.
definition of telling now. If you
Flip,
shoot at
flip,
me and
flip,
I shoot
flip.
at you,
What'd you have told? That's all
what
I'm
they
saying.
told on what?
Told
man?
him
She
shorty.
tell. She need to
Would you-
tell.
would-
He
would
took the
you have
rap.
told on
But
Kelsey?
what I'm saying is,
Flip, you doing a lot. You doing a
You
lot.
trying to get
Would
it?
you have told on Kelsey? That's the question. Yes or no question.
And that's Megan.
Huh?
Kelsey's real name.
Kelsey's the one that shot Megan.
You would have
Oh,
told.
yeah, wait.
Would you have told?
Yes or no?
That bitch crazy. She
Would you have told? Flip, he trying to do everything to avoid this question. Would you have told? I said yeah.
He said yes. All right, what about
Yes.
you?
Would you have told?
Listen, Kelly should have confessed.
Would you
Yeah,
have told?
would you have
told?
You-
Bro, that's
these
what I said,
niggas
bro.
is
I would've
answering different
told.
questions.
Kelsey, yo.
Yeah,
you know what
I'm
you
gonna
did.
kill
Listen.
you. Oh shit, we gotta. Yeah,
Gonna be
definitely.
my head of yours. but hey,
So you would have told.
Hey, if it comes down to that question, yeah, I'm telling on her.
Yes.
Bro. You
And-
shot
and
her.
It's bigger than
If I-
yours, bitch.
But
Like what?
I can
I'm not
see-
telling.
He's capping.
He's
crazy.
going.
Lying.
He's going to be.
Fucking lying.
Not telling.
Fucking
Hey,
lying.
look, it's on record. They gonna tell. I wouldn't tell.
We grown.
I'm
You
a
a
gangster.
star.
10 toes down.
If he's a star like
Listen,
Tory,
listen. 10
you got
toes down.
everything.
I'm keeping
Get
it
outta
gangster.
here.
So look.
I ain't shooting
And
nobody.
I'm about to defend what I'm about to tell, right?
There's no telling.
I
You're
say it
though.
again.
I
I
wouldn't
told.
tell. I don't know what happened, but
Listen.
if Tory didn't do that though, he's saying that.
So
you got to look at the circumstance,
I
all
never
the
hear him quick really say
exigent
that. He just
circumstances
ain't
of the
do it.
situation.
Look,
Did he say that?
So this is why I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna defend the reason I'm gonna tell.
I heard her on the line say that Tory Lane shot me. There's a video.
She's lying. She's lying. Yeah, she's lying.
For
She deserved
like,
time.
that's
For
fucked up.
lying like that,
Yes,
she
bro.
deserves time.
Like that's
But-
so
She deserved more than that. They
vindictive,
just got
and
slapped 14
that could be
times
the
in there.
case. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying?
It's,
But
it's
like you said, or
Tor-
it could not be. It
No.
could have just been him
Tory
fucking her.
Tory
you
didn't
know
want
what
to
I'm
sign to
saying?
Rockefeller, so they wanted to get him out the way. That's really what it was.
You know why?
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
he's an
that's-
intelligent artist.
He made $1 million off of his
Yeah.
own. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
off his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to control
Intelligent
your
artist,
shit.
bro.
He's too independent.
Yeah.
So
But-
if they end up buying like the rights to his music, if he don't end up making out free Tory, you know what I'm saying? Then like
You
said,
don't
was a
even
whole-
need that to happen. It is that's what happened. Like that's literally what happened. They were trying to sign him. He wasn't going for it, so they got him out the way.
And he was hot
But
at the
listen,
time. Hot.
listen. The reason I say I'd have told. The reason I say that is because, first of all, he's not even claiming no gangster shit. That wasn't a gangster situation. And any person, right, that like, y'all in a situation you didn't do nothing, they did it, and they letting you go down for it and not saying anything, that person don't give a fuck about you.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you what
loyalty do you
what loyalty do you owe that person?
You're betraying me right now and say, like, if we was like that,
yeah,
then tell the truth.
Facts.
Just tell the truth.
Facts. So
now I feel like a liar not telling.
Yeah.
Almost. Because it's like, bitch, you better tell the truth. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of nigga I am, bro. That's why I like that. The niggas I fuck with and say got love for that, you don't even gotta question that. But any other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna do something.
It ain't even telling. It's just
yeah,
like
just telling the truth.
it's just like you telling.
Y'all would have told. That's it. The next subject. Y'all would have told.
He would have told. Yeah.
Y'all would have told.
He would have told.
I know he would have told. 10 toes.
Yeah,
I'm not telling.
He's cat.
I took the 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I'm taking it.
Nigga, he was telling. This nigga was telling when he was in Canada. He had 3 weeks. He started telling.
He gave us names. Nigga ate hot dogs.
He said these niggas in Pittsburgh. His name is Jerome and John and
I don't even know Jerome. Besides Jerome Bettis.
You tell her.
It's all right. Next thing. It's all right. Y'all tell y'all the truth. Anyway, so the acting. So what you got next going on?
Me, right now, I really want to get in the community going, the Black youth community with all types of people.
Yeah.
I want to.
What you mean? You trying to get them going? You trying to
get them going into a good film base here. There is a great film scene in Erie that I don't think people really attune to and know about, but it's very
one of my guys here
interesting
does films.
Yeah, and it's a good. There's a good family. You know that they're a good group of people. You know, they're a good family of film community that sticks together, and they're real strong here in Erie. Me personally, I've done 2 or 3 films here.
Were you part of that 814 film? Or that they had? Or
814 film here?
Yeah, remember the Jessica Simpson that was in?
I remember CT was in there.
Yeah, CT.
Yeah.
Mike Noble, they had that 814 film. I think I started watching it. They were trying to make it like a series, and then I don't.
Yeah, I would love.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I would love to make films in Erie.
That's what I'm working on right now.
Mike Noble.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, they had a bunch of.
They had the bull from what's the name come down.
They
had the bull from Detroit come down. They shot at the barbershop. I was in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to shoot more. This is what me and Flip have been talking about this shit. And I've been wanting since I got out here or whatever, yo. It's like I don't know what's going on. We could been shooting our own little short films here. You know, like I'm in the middle of it doing a 60-day run where I'm shooting content every single day. But me and Flip were just talking about besides getting into the movies and shit out here, which would be dope, and I think we could do it any moment or whatever.
I'm gonna do a podcast, bro. Each weekend, bro, we go out there and we'd have to have a.
No, we're doing the content house.
Oh, yeah.
So like I'm doing a content house in Erie, which I'm getting an Airbnb. It's gonna be outside of it's gonna be pretty much over the lake. So it's gonna be like 7. Huh?
Content house.
Yeah, 7. It's gonna be. I'm gonna try to get like 6, 7 rooms. So this is what we're doing. So I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be basically just for a week. I'm gonna get a 7-day content house or whatever. I'm gonna fill it up with a couple girls, a couple dudes. Obviously, the vibes gotta be, on point with everybody's coming in the door. Gotta be love. Whatever. We're gonna go out there, go out with each other. We're gonna have to eat with each other. No, it's gonna be rappers, engineers, photographers, videographers, people that want to make content.
It's about finding the space for real to how many people.
Bro, I just want to try it out. It's just about trying it out, see if it works. Like 7 days, everybody put some money in. We get a fire ass Airbnb. Nobody knows each other. Maybe 2 of us maybe know each other, so whatever. Good vibes, and we'll just create content for 7 days. Be in the studio 7 days, whatever, working on videos. Just staying busy and whatever, and just doing things, just doing something that Erie's not even doing right now. Because everybody's waiting at constant. Everybody's so stressed, was getting so stressed to getting into streaming university. So I'm like, if you had put that much time into just getting a content house yourself, we could do it now. It's like y'all waiting to do it with Kai and I. We could just do it right the fuck now.
Yeah.
We could stream. I want to stream it 24 hours. Or whatever, and do some shit like that. But also getting back just in the acting, like that's the side point. Like I want to do like little short films out here, but I feel like we waiting for big movie guys to come out here to shoot it.
No reason. And this thing is set up with so many sites to go to. Yeah. We've been here. We've grown up here. We know people. We can get the cars, the houses, whatever we need. The scene, the people, the objects. We can get everything. The props. We can get all that stuff like that overnight.
I see my dog do it. He's in Pittsburgh. I met him at LA Fitness. He just got done shot he just shot 2 movies for Island Boys or whatever. A lot of these movies are on Tubi and shit. every week he just shooting these films. He'll go pay certain celebrities or whatever, yo, and go out to Miami and shit or whatever, meet certain celebrities and put them in short films. Whether it's Blueface Baby, I seen him. He got like 6 movies on Tubi right now. Within the last couple of years, all he's going around, and he doesn't have the best camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And he got movies legit on Tubi right now with the Island Boys, with Crip Mac, all the people that be on the TikTok scene and shit. You don't need to fire his camera, bro, to do it.
No, you don't.
You can shoot it with this shit.
Yeah.
You don't need all that shit, bro.
No, but the good thing is that we have.
You say you don't need a wait. Hold on 1 second. You say you don't need a fire camera to shoot, and then you point it at my cameras.
No.
These is good cameras.
These are good cameras. No, these are fire ass cameras. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
He
can shoot it here. We don't need it.
Yeah, point to your phone, nigga. Listen. Hold on.
That's a good phone.
Hold on. We finna slow this down because the first week I gave you some files. Your computer couldn't handle them. I had to dumb down the resolution. What you talking about? Hey, don't come out my cameras, nigga.
This ain't the best computer.
You know I'm a cameraman now.
These are good cameras.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen Dolomite?
Yeah. Huh?
Dolomite.
I heard of it.
On Netflix or whatever. Yeah.
Dolomite is about,
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, you're right.
Yeah,
it was Eddie Murphy, and I forgot who it was. Some other
shit was confusing.
comedian. I forgot. But it was Dolomite. It was basically this random dude who wanted to get into the film industry, whatever. Mm-hmm. He basically hired his own crew and shot a film. That's simple. He hired his crew. He had I think he had a hotel. I forgot what it was, but it was like a rundown hotel. Like the lights weren't even on. They had to use the electricity from another building or something, whatever. But moral of the story is that they had nothing. But him by himself, Dolomite, had the mind frame for it. He had the thought process. He had everything. You know.
Yeah.
He had the dream, the goal, the design, the blueprint. He knew what he wanted to do, and he just needed a team. Dude got a team real quick, and what he did, he got a whole bunch of white boys that did film. He had them around a bunch of niggas, and they were shocked when they first got there. You guys see the movie Dolomite if it's still on Netflix. But
was it a true story or no?
Yeah, it's a true story. Dolomite's a true story.
Based on a true story.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. I want to say Dolomite is the original Black Dynamite. I could be wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show, because we never welcomed you to the show. What's the name again?
Vion.
Vion.
My rap name. I don't like that. My artist name.
Oh my God, I hate when people say they don't like rap.
Because I always explain it to them.